Guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Using concrete or old thick wood with applique
As long as you beat that, there's no going wrong. It's the key to success.
That's crazy.
But interesting topic that we can continue.
You have got to see this.
Hello everyone, welcome today to this new episode of Yellow Coach podcast of Bali Exception. Today we are welcoming Geoffrey.
Hello France, thank you for having me today. It's a real pleasure.
So Geoffrey is the actual director of Bali Exception Management. For the ones who don't know yet, we have two departments at Bali Exception. Bali Exception Sales Department and the Management. So Geoffrey, if you want to introduce yourself and introduce a little bit more the Bali Exception Management Department.
Yes, sure. So I'm coming from France. So after my study in hospitality management industry, I came directly to Bali and I meet the founder of the company. And then we start to work together. So at the beginning, we were just like 3 people, so very small structure. And we were only handling 20 villas maximum around the area, especially Canggu and Seminyak. And then we start to grow and get more clients. But you know, as one day the COVID came, so at this period we have to react very quickly to survive and also keep the company. Because as you know, in Bali, like many companies fail. So our goal was to survive. And then and also the most important for us was to keep our staff with us, especially the Indonesian people.
Yeah.
So we found a few solutions for that. And at the end, we succeed. So when the COVID take ends and Bali reopened, there was a serious boom in terms of vacation rental, especially the tourists. They keep their money to go on holidays, and they also wanted to invest into villas, so it was like an explosion. And we had also now to grow our team, so that's why now we are more than 300 people working.
Big team.
So
Yeah.
in 10 years, like, it's been crazy. And now we have to care about new customer coming, thanks to you guys, because you are sending us.
We try our best to send you more customers.
Of course. So I don't know if you have any question about it. I will be happy to answer to you and also answer to our listeners.
Yeah. So I think the best way to start is explain us what is exactly the management. What is your core business, let's say? So what are the services that you offer as a management company?
So management is including also there is two offers, like management and marketing. Management is more about handling the villa from A to Z, from the beginning to the end. Like, let's say someone built a villa or buy a villa, he will need someone to handle it when he's away from Bali.
Yeah.
Like most of our customers are French, because for them it's more easier in terms of culture and just to communicate, because we are French speaker. And they say, okay, Geoffrey, I just buy a villa. I want to rent it. I want to make some revenue, and I want also someone to maintain it. So management is how do you make revenue for that, how you make money, let's say, and also how do you maintain the villa. So it can be like doing renovation, also recruiting the staff, good staff, because we are doing like high-end villa, so quite luxury. So we need to reach a point with our staff to be the best, with the customers.
You have to reach some standards to have the quality.
We need to elevate the standards, because now the competition is very rude in Bali. Since the COVID, there was many agency grows and start, so we need to be competitive.
Do you have other services? So you have the marketing, the management, decoration, the maintenance, which is also really important because we know Bali, the climate is really hard. So
as you see, last few weeks with the big rains, there is a lot of damage. So I think that operational side, maintenance is one of the most important thing, I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because clients are not here, they don't know what's going on, they don't know what to do because they are abroad, they don't know anything. So it's good to have the management company coming every day and ready to intervene if there is any
exactly.
problem, right?
We are very involved for our customers, We are like always there also ourselves to do inspection in villa, to check if everything is going well, because we have the eye that some people they don't have. So yeah.
And in terms of services, you have other offers, like, I don't know, a concierge or like specific requests, demand. What do you offer?
What you have to know, it's we have a back office team composed with agents for reservation, let's say. So they can answer to each request, and we can do concierge services, like such as if you come to me and say, Geoffrey, I want to organize a wedding in a villa, we can do that.
Okay, great.
Celebration, birthday, yoga retreat too. So it's quite
large.
Large offer.
Okay.
We can propose.
And do you have one anecdote or something that someone asked you to do, like to organize something like, oh, that was kind of original or very crazy, or I don't know?
I think in this kind of industry, you have to react very fast. So on the same day, you can have a person say, okay, I want to book the villa now. I want to organize a DJ. I want to organize a live band. I want a catering. I want a private chef.
So organize an event in 24 hours, kind of.
Yes, we will be like 60 person, and we need it for tomorrow.
Okay.
So after you have to think about everything, contacting all the suppliers of the providers and organize it. But we can do.
So that's important to have a good
That's
team.
a good thing with the Bali and Indonesia especially, is that the service is top. No, just like 2 or 3 WhatsApp and all is organized. It's pretty much easier than organize something in France, for example.
Nice. So that's cool. So for the ones who want to organize a party, you know who to reach, right? So let's talk about more the process. So let's say we have here at Bali Exception, we just sold a villa. The villa is ready. What is the process between the time the customer receives the key and the time it's on the rental market?
Yes, so generally, let's say if you sell a villa from Bali Exception and we take it after that, we first established a first contact with the client, just a call, you know. If they are in Bali, we can meet them directly at the office, and we start to speak about their needs. What do they think about for the future for the villa? What do they want? And then after that, myself and I have an assistant too. We do benchmark study and ROI study to have an idea of the market, the pricing, which price we can apply for each season, how much it will generate at the end of the year, less the expense, less everything, and if it will be like good ROI at the end. Okay. So this will be the first step for us. After that, we submit it to the client. We say, okay, we just give an advice. So I think we can put this rate and this rate and this rate, and if you agree, we can organize a photo shoot. We are working with a freelancer photographer. So we do the villa, we receive the picture, and then we create the listing because we are using a software, very good software, permits me to create the listing for a villa directly from there, and after that, I can onboard the villa everywhere on platforms such as Airbnb, Booking.com. We are also working with agents offline, online. We have also our own network because we are there since more than 10 years, so we know a lot of people there. And that's all. After, it can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, depending on the condition of the villa.
Okay. And for example, can you also take care of the decoration, of having the villa ready? Because obviously sometimes they are fully furnished, but at the end you still have to buy the cutlery, the linen, those kind of things, the decoration, the small details to make it just appealing on the pictures. So are you taking care of this as well? Yeah,
because what you have to know is that people, they buy a villa fully furnished, but it's not really fully furnished. You have to think about each details, each things, like from the utensil in the kitchen to the linen to the towel. So we do that. We furnish this service. Also decoration, we're collaborating with a designer, and we can help the customer to add some decoration and doing a nice place.
Great. So that's why you are like around 300 people, right?
Yes.
In the team. So can you tell us a bit more about the team, the different departments you have? Everyone has his own task, but what are they doing actually? Like the tasks.
Now the head office is composed by me and my partner in charge of operational side and finance. So we are two boulets, two French guys.
So boulet, just for the ones that are not familiar with this name, it's actually the people here in Bali that are called boulet. So that's the Western people. We are called boulet. Yeah.
So him and myself, we have 8 persons from the reservation service. We have 4 accounting. In charge of finance, and we have also operational management with around 8 to 10 GM turning around all the villas in Bali. Because what is good also from our agency is that we are not afraid to rent villas far away from Canggu.
That's good.
That's many people are afraid to do that, but we do. And we have villas in Lovina, Chandidasa on the east, Ubud, Uluwatu, we are everywhere now.
Okay, so that's a great topic to start. I was going to ask you, of course, and the investors are really happy to hear it as well. So what are the right place to invest? What are the upcoming area, or what do you think about the best areas to invest right now?
Well, for sure, there is Seminyak, always working since 15 years. Still now, good investment. Canggu is a trendy place. Everybody wants to invest there, but there is starting to have a lot of competition, many constructions. So the thing is, more you have competitors, more you will have to raise the price that you sell, that you rent the villa. So maybe for me, the good place to invest, because everybody goes there at least one time during their stay, it's Ubud.
Okay.
And if you want to explore a bit more the island, like bet on the future, you can go to Sidemen. There's still amazing lands there, rice field, Mont Agung view. Also, maybe you could think about the islands such as Lembogan.
Okay. And what kind of villa do you recommend? Because, of course, Bali Exception is more like into the luxury and high-end markets, but obviously it's not for everyone. What is a typical villa or property that you recommend, and also that you can take into the portfolio of Bali Exception?
Now it changed a lot. Like, the people want a design villa, contemporary, white one, closed living room. Compared to the previous years in Bali, it was really traditional, open living. Now it's a change. Like, they want something design.
So you see the evolution between 10 years ago and right now, it's not the same, right?
It's not the same. Myself, I always prefer the old way, but you have to adapt yourself, of course. So I will say, just a nice 2 or 3 bedroom villa to start. It depends the budget you have, honestly, because more you will do luxury, more it will earn, you will have revenue, and more the ROI will be higher. But the investment from the beginning will be, of course, higher too.
Okay, so it's good to know that there is not only Canggu or not Uluwatu to invest. The island is big, and we don't have to think too much about Bali equals Canggu or Uluwatu, because Uluwatu 3 years ago we didn't really know about it. And
now it's like crazy.
Exactly. So it's good to open more maybe the space and see where are the good places to invest.
And even for the people who travel to Bali, maybe they want to see the old Bali and see something else. And they want to move from Canggu too, so they need to push themselves and say, let's go there. Like, we have a recommendation. It's amazing, still green, still old Bali, So if I give an advice, if you want to invest, I will having a look elsewhere, out of Canggu.
Okay. And what are the typical things that you, as a management company, and also you advise your clients? What are the typical things that you can do to stand out? Because you said there is a lot of competition. What are the typical things that you have to put in the villa, or service that you have to add that makes a difference, between the 50 villas around Canggu, let's say?
First, it's starting with the pre-arrival of the guests, let's say. My reservation team is handling the customer from the beginning to the end, arranging everything for them. Can be airport pickup, can be breakfast each morning. Also, when we do the check-in, there is always managers. There is someone there to welcome them. So it's a small things, but it makes a difference.
The details, yeah.
And when they are in the villa, they stay. We are always aware. We are always available for them.
Okay.
And the good things also that you have to know, guys, it's 7 days and 24 hours.
Okay.
Means
So you're available at any
it
time.
means that if you write to me at midnight or 1 a.m., I will be awake and I will answer to you.
So that means that if I send you a text, like just to say, hey, Geoff, something, I
can,
wake you up?
You can try.
I'm
you can
sorry,
try.
I'm sorry, because sometimes I send some text really too late, but yeah, so sorry, I will think about it twice because...
This is the hospitality industry. It's like everywhere in the world it's like this,
Yeah,
and
you have to
especially
be-
in Bali.
You have to be like very responsive, and that makes a difference, of course. Do you also have some specific team, like chef or people who wants to have massage? Is it like an internal service, or do you work with outside?
We work with other suppliers, let's say, like spa, for example, if it's Canggu, because we also want to give the opportunity to the local people and to work.
Okay,
So it's win-win. No.
The importance of the community.
Exactly.
Can you tell us a bit more about how you work with them? Because of course it's a different culture. How is it going with the team, with the people? How you recruit them? How do you manage the community life in Bali with them?
For the recruitment, it's mandatory to hire local people, Balinese or people from other islands. But most of the time we do interview with them, depending of our needs. And if we feel that good and is well experienced, and we will hire them, and we will make sure that the team, they have a good cohesion together, like they can work together, because sometimes can be complicated. It depends also the religion.
The religion, yeah.
Religion. So we have to care about this. Because you have, as a manager, let's say, you have to be respected by your team, but sometimes because of the religion, because of this and that, can be complicated. So there is a lot of turnover in Bali for the villa.
Okay.
We are always hiring, searching
New
for
people.
someone. Can be the pool guy, can be the gardener, can be housekeeper.
So I guess it's a big part of the job to have like a good hiring team and find
I
always
think
the
it's
good
like
people.
50% of the job for the human resources. Like.
And you also have to train them, because obviously if you work with a high-end property, you need to have also a certain standard for the people coming in the villa.
Our operational managers train them.
Yeah, okay.
Even us, we do inspection in villas, of course.
Yeah.
So sometimes we have to move there, spend a night there, and we make tests. We test them.
You test the villa.
Let's say tomorrow I want to have a breakfast. Can you do that? Then we can try. We can taste the food, because if you are not behind them, sometimes you take bad habits. So that's why you have to be there all the time.
So if you need someone to just making a test of like tasting the breakfast, you can let me know.
And also can be massage. Please arrange me a massage.
If
can
you
be everything.
need some people to have.
But yes, especially for big villas, we go there at least once a month.
Okay.
To be sure everything is going on. It's important. We are very involved. Even us from the head office, we go personally there, meeting the staff, speaking with them, just to know if all is doing well, or what with the guest care, and also to see the condition of the villa.
Yeah, and be able to give some reports to the client. How does that go? Like,
generally we communicate via call or WhatsApp. It's very easy, and we send a report to them.
Okay.
I say I've been there. I see this, that.
And you take care of what they are okay to take care of, or like maintenance and everything. Okay. And when you decide to take a villa or not, so let's say you have a new client having a villa, what are the criteria? How is the process of choosing to take it or not into the management? But
now, as we are big company, we can do, like, we can have the honor to say no sometimes, let's say, but it depends of the standing of the standing of the villa, construction also. We check, we say we will have problem with this villa, maybe we cannot take it, but we always respectful with the client. We don't say we don't want because your villa is bad.
Yeah, bad
we
news.
turn
You
it,
just bought it, but
we turn it in another way. And also for me, I have principles like I love this island. I came because I like this island, and I have difficulty to work with someone, to collaborate with someone who say, I came to Bali, I need to make money, and I don't care of the people. So
you need to have a feeling, and
I need to have a feeling, because I know that I will work with this person for a long time. It's not like when you sell a villa, the villa is sold.
We don't hear it about the clients anymore, but you're gonna have like a long relationship with them.
So it happens sometimes that I say I cannot work with you because if
you're not on the same line, or
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, the human side is also
Bali
very
is
important.
giving the chance to be there and to work and to improve in our life, so we need to give them back also.
Of course. Yeah, important. So for the clients who are asking me, so now I'm gonna manage it. I'm gonna manage it myself. What would be your advice?
I will say that it will be quite complicated at the end, because you cannot imagine all the backside of this job. I can speak about few examples that I have. Imagine you have guests in the villa, they pay a high price, and 1 a.m., no electricity. You are, as a client, you're the owner of the villa, you are in France. How do you manage this?
Yeah, that's going to be
You
complicated.
cannot. We are here to provide these services. We are in contact with the guests, let's say, and we call someone, technician, engineer, and they come directly. So sometimes the people think like, I don't want to pay commission to agency, it's too much, I will lose money. But at the end, it's not so big, it's not so huge money, because we provide a full services from the beginning to the end, for our maintenance, even for the finance. We are handling the finance, like we edit financial report that the customer receive each month to know each reservation, how much money get, how much revenue, the expenses also from the villa, the electricity cost, the laundry, you have to pay the salary. We do everything for them. Yeah.
So you have the key turn project and service, because obviously we know that there are some problems, but what is important is to solve it, and that's why you're here, and you just fix the problem right away. Otherwise, you're gonna have the bad reviews, and then it's gonna decrease on the platforms and everything. So it's really important to keep these standards and having the best customer experience. So that's always what I tell them, but it's good to hear from you as well.
Because you have to also to think about this, because for example, Airbnb, if you make a booking on Airbnb and you get a 1-star review, it's like a rate. And if you get 1 star, it can kill completely your villa and your listing.
Yeah.
So we are also there to make sure that the guests having the best stay, because now the people getting difficult, they want to pay lower price for staying in a villa, and they want the best services, and for nothing they can let a run review.
Exactly.
Just for insect.
Yeah, I know.
Last time I get a run review because 1-star review because there was a mosquito in the house.
Or a gecko.
Or gecko, but it's Bali. It's
Yeah.
tropical island, and sometimes people they're coming from big cities, they live in a small apartment and they don't understand that there is gecko in the house. And
in an open house, right?
Open house, and they can let a run review for that 1-star review for that. So it's very stressful for us. But I'm here also I'm contacted the guests sometimes to say, okay, we can give you a compensation, maybe massage, maybe give you 1 night free to avoid this situation at the end.
Yeah, okay, good to know.
And I just wanted to say to our listeners that Bali Exception, we are all super roast everywhere, more than 5,000 reviews. I was speaking with an Airbnb account manager from Singapore, and tell me that Bali Exception management and rental is on the top 3 agency in Bali in terms of.
That makes a difference when you're booking with you, because
and especially for our customer wants to collaborate with us to rent their villas.
Nice. Let's talk about more numbers right now, because obviously we have a lot of investors who are not here, who don't really know the market. So we talk about this big word, ROI, return on investment. You're sure you know what I'm gonna ask you. What is a good ROI? What do we have to think about when we speak about this? Tell us a bit more about the good ROI, because sometimes we see on advertising 40, 50% ROI, which of course we have to explain that to the client that it's not going to happen. So we would like to hear from you and your expertise, what is a good ROI and what can be expected?
For me, it's fake advertising. When you see in the ad like 50, 40%, no. What you have to think about, it's like when your villa generates revenue, it's like a gross income, and from the gross income, you have to deduct all the expenses. Such as salaries from the staff, electricity, laundry, etc., and also our fees, so marketing fee, management fee, and at the end you have the net income. From this net income, it will be the ROI will be calculating according to the lease, the year of lease, and the buying price. For me, a good ROI, let's say in Canggu for 3-bedroom, will be around 13%.
13? Yeah.
13.
Net?
Net.
Okay. After tax?
After tax.
Okay.
And more you do luxury, more the ROI will be higher. So for luxurious 5-6-bedroom villa, very luxurious, will be around 20.
Okay. And does that change from one area to another? Let's say, I don't know, Ubud or the upcoming area, like you said, like Sidemen, or does that change a lot, or you can expect more or less the same for every place?
For me, it will be better in Ubud or Uluwatu now.
Okay.
It will be more around 16. But what you have to think is, like, if you invest in Ubud, it will be better to have a villa with a jungle view.
Of course.
See? This is the typically Ubud jungle, monkeys, and Uluwatu, if you can also having a sea view.
Yeah.
So depends of the investment you made.
Of course, and making again the difference on the market, because we see that for small villa you don't have a lot of view, or you don't have a lot of garden. So if you can have the same budget but in another area with a more specific or more luxurious surroundings, you would go for that, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So now we are talking about the present. What is the future of Bali Exception? Do you have any other projects? So what is the next step for Bali Exception?
First, in terms of management, we are receiving demand almost every day for working with them, like manage their villa.
New requests, new clients.
In Bali, it will grow. I think maybe monthly we get 1 or 2. So at the end of the year, almost 12, 15 villas to manage.
Okay.
So I'm not
Growing.
afraid for the future.
Yeah.
And we are thinking about expanding our company to other places, such as Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Thailand, and also we are thinking about creating new departments, travel.
All right.
Travel, which means like organizing cruise in Indonesia. Can be also customer come to us, say, okay, I have this budget, I want to travel to Bali, I want you to handle like flight ticket, itinerary, villas, villa rental, activities.
So the full experience when you
full experience.
Okay.
Not only the villa.
Okay.
Full experience.
Exciting news.
It's on the way.
Great.
It's on the way. Working on it.
Okay, let's do another podcast when everything.
In a few months.
More,
I will be there again.
Okay, exciting news. Do you want to tell our listeners something specific? What do they have to think when they want to invest in Bali? What are the 3 advice or 3 recommendations that you would tell? Okay, if it was your friend or your family who are willing to invest in Bali, what would be the 3 recommendations that you?
Of course, the location first. We have to know where will you invest, because sometimes people. I have customers from Dubai, they say, I just buy a villa, but I never been in Bali and I never been there. So I say, okay, why not? Location, condition of the villa and the construction too, because it can be good in picture on the 3D, because now there is a lot of plan. And at the end, you see the result is not what you were expecting for. And also like the third one, and just being confident with the agency you're working with, you know.
Yeah, from the agent for the buying, and then
us.
the management.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like a whole process, and
Like, we never lose any customer. Like, in 10 years, maybe 1 or 2 can happen, but well, we have a strong community now. Like, we are almost friends with some of them because we know them since 10 years.
yeah, they're loyal.
So there is a
and they're
good
happy with your service,
relationship
yeah.
together.
Okay.
We can have a dinner at the restaurant. We can go somewhere to have a party. We can. So it's more like a family.
Nice. Great. Well, thank you so much, Geoffrey. Thank you for listening. We have great news, I hope, to tell you about more in a few months. For the ones who have questions about either the selling department or the management department, of course, don't hesitate to contact us, to leave some comments. We'll be happy to answer. Thank you again, Geoffrey.
Thank you, Florence.
And,
it was a pleasure.
Yeah, for me too. And see you soon on the Yellow Coach for another episode of Bali Exception podcast.